Hello guys, in this example I'm gonna be showing you how you can use typing animations with React that are gonna look something like this. Once we refresh the page, these are the typing animations we're gonna get. And for that we're gonna use a library called react-typist here. So the first thing you guys are gonna need to do is to npm install react-typist save. I'm using code sandbox, so I'm just gonna find it here, as I can add it as dependency. And this is the same thing you guys will use. In your case, you need to install this in your VS Code. And then we can import it the same way. So this is the line how we import it. So let's do that here. I'm gonna change this to here. And then inside of here, I'm gonna have a few divs. So here info, that's gonna hold everything. So let's just close it here for now. So how you can add a typist here is just copying this line, this typist, we can add it here, normally as you would do. And it has the closing tag as well here. So inside of that you wanna add the words you wanna display. So for example, we can have a span, and I'm gonna add the same thing I have. So and that's how this looks right now. So it has this weird cursor at the end, if you guys like that, and it also is really fast. So the thing we can do to prevent that, I'll show you in a second. I just want to add a few more of these so you guys can see how completely it looks. So we're gonna copy this, and we're gonna add one div here called description. And inside of that, I want to paste the typist again. And this is gonna have h1 here. So it's gonna be a span with h1. And then under that, I'm gonna have an h2. And here, let's do hi. So we're gonna have a line break. Then we're gonna have my name. Then line break again. And under this h2, we're gonna have another span. So that's that, and then under the description I want to add another typist. So where this div ends, I'm gonna add another one, and this is gonna just say /body. So right now, as you can see, this looks completely weird. So we're gonna add some styles and fix stuff here. So let's go. I'm gonna go to Google Fonts and I'm gonna search for a better font. And actually we're gonna add this at the end so you can see how better it looks like with a different font. So let's just go here, remove the styles, and let's style this completely. Then for the, we're gonna have here info. So that's going to be our hero info, then description. And then lastly our span. And at the end I'm gonna grab the background I'm using. So we're gonna add that to our hero. And actually let me make this bigger so you guys can see. So as you can see, this is how it looks right now, and it's completely different from the example I showed you. It looks weird. So the thing to fix that here, we can add something called delay. So for example, here we have hero info, we have typist, and before the span, but inside the typist, we want to add something called typist.delay. And we want to close that here, and then we can add ms. And inside of this is the number of delay you're gonna have. So we're gonna just add 500, that's milliseconds. And then under the description here, we have another typist. And here we can add the same delay, or the same line, but we can change the delay. So maybe we want this to be something different. So we're gonna set this to 1000 or 1 second. And then if we scroll down, the last one here, under this we want to add delay again, but let's say we want to make this 3.8 seconds. So by only doing that, you can see how different this looks like. So everything goes in order. So once body finishes, this starts. Once this finishes, the body starts. And then another thing that's kind of annoying for me, maybe you guys will like it, but I don't like this here, the cursor thing. So we can remove that completely. So I'm gonna target all the links or typist things. So this first one, this one right here, and this one right here. I'm gonna add cursor equals and then double curly braces. And I have something called show, and if that's true, that's gonna show it. As you can see, but we can set this to false. And now, if we reload the page, there you go, we don't have a cursor anymore, and in my opinion, this looks much better. And also, font makes a huge difference here. So I'm gonna be adding this just so I can show you. So we're gonna add extra light, let's see. Let's add this, bold, to extra bold and black. So if I go back here, public index, just gonna add a font here. And then look how different this is gonna look like once I add this actually. So this is how it looks now. And this is how it looks like with the no-needle font. In my opinion, it looks way better. And this is the same example I'm using on my portfolio. This is how it looks like. So that would be it for this one, guys. If you go to this link, you can find a lot of other examples they have. So here is the delay we used. Then let's see, they have count and delay for backspace. Then they have some props, you can add class name to it, average typing delay, start delay cursor, this is the thing we change. Online typed, on typing done. So there are plenty of options you guys can mess with this. but this is pretty useful, I would say. I'm using this on my personal portfolio, and I think it looks really cool for a project. So yeah, that's gonna be it for this one. Thank you guys for watching, and I'll catch you in the next one. Peace out.